Well, hello everybody. We're gonna do an obligatory check that everybody has weapons. Hey, we're good. Alright, so we're jumping on into the next map. TYLOO taking on Boot. And things are looking good. As Boot just got stomped out of map number 1. TYLOO feel pretty confident that they should be able to take things on Mirage after a dominant as hell 16-2 against Alpha Red yesterday. We'll see what Boot can do as they come into this with a majority armor, but I mean, they have got quite a lot of utility. Bulbasaur is taking a CZ alongside a frag, which isn't what we normally see coming out from these guys, but, well, okay. If Benkai's actually unscrewed his USP, I wanted to wait till he got a kill to check. He's actually taking the silencer off. What kind of a madman unscrews the silencer? Well, the kind that gets a 3K from short as they push A. Swings on in towards the bomb side, and it's a 1v3. Summer is in a lot of trouble. Pushed down by the CZ here, Bulbasaur, who has no armor, so again, he's going to be in a lot of danger up against the P250, but spraying away like a madman. It's like a fire hose without an attendant. And finally, we're going to see the silencer back on. Benkai with a 3K. That's the first time I've ever seen the silencer being successfully removed and then kills found. There's 2 opening kills as Splash comes in, and he's got a third. Easy sweep. I'm just going to answer some questions in chat. Do you get any sleep or just cast? I get some sleep. I got 7 hours of sleep last night, the last 3 nights, so it's okay. It's alright. It works relatively well. What's the reason they usually don't broadcast the knife round? So the reason I don't is because very frequently the knife round doesn't actually happen, or teams decide to commit Sudoku. Also, quite frequently, there's like massive pauses between the knife round and the actual pistol, so you could be sat here for like literally I've seen 5-minute pauses between them, where they just not like match pauses, they just run around and shoot and stuff. So I never know when the players are actually ready, and because I don't speak their language, so I can't see the chat. I also can't see the chat anyways. Push towards the A bomb site. Let's see what's rolling on in, as we're already going to see a little bit of damage coming down. The bomb should be planted though, nonetheless. And with a 4v4 on the cards, low HP on somebody and attacker, this is definitely a winnable round for Boot. They're already 2-0 up. And as they move on forward though, attacker, oh no, this flank is perfect. 1 on the board, a second, they still don't know where he is. And as they turn to try and face him, Summer and somebody find the kills to close out the round. Beautiful positioning by attacker on the flanky danker. Also, as far as the lag, I have to say Sudoku for Twitch reasons. As far as the music, that's my own royalty-free music. Like, I didn't make it, but it's what I use. So if you don't like it, fight me. No, it's just, I don't know. When I'm broadcasting, I get to choose what music I use, so long as it's royalty-free. So that's just the one I use. Do you like it more or less? I couldn't tell. Then ESL will obviously have licensed stuff for the bigger events, for the main events. You're gonna get 7 years of sleep after Boot wins and you retire. Conor McGregor. Alright, so TYLOO are coming in through the palace, but that's a bit bad. Alex just swings at them, knocks one of them out, but that's alright, yeah. Boot should still be able to hold this down. You've got the voice sitting down the corner. What's he rushing, is he? Is he rushing or Asian? What's going on? He's going to swing out with a UMP and do a bit of damage. Look at this. In bits. X-Garrett's in absolute bits. 2 kills go down. That's actually really good, as somebody is eventually eliminated by the AWP long range. And 3-1. Another round for Boot. They're actually looking a lot better here than they did over in the previous map. It's better sound. That's because I'm doing it. Come on. Why is someone tagging Dean? I'm not Dean. Come on, dude. We don't even sound nearly the same. What? What are you talking about? I mean, he was commentating a little bit earlier on here, so that's fine. I forgive you for it. He was doing the NA qualifier, so we've been on and off. It's like a forgotten love story, you know. He's here, and then I'm here, and we're just swapping back and forth. Well, the push is going to come in over towards the B bomb site. Bulbasaur holding down with an AUG is in a little bit of danger as the pistols just barrage towards him. He's going to be a little bit cautious as Summer is able to pick up one, and now things start to go very, very poorly. As into a 3v3, smoke towards the window. This should be a safe plant as well, being covered by somebody still in the AK-47. No more weapons to be retrieved just yet. There is one on the bomb side. You can see the AUG just there on the left side underneath the UI. Somebody rotates over. He's got very low HP. He could throw the weapon to one of his teammates. He's wanted to spam through the doorway, but didn't. And this could be awkward. With somebody so low, he shouldn't... Oh, no. The angle's perfect, though. If he got into a duel, he was going to be destroyed. But eventually, he picks it up. What have you done with Mitch? Alright, sorry, boys. I'm actually Dean. What? What's up, yeah? It actually doesn't sound like him, but... to anybody that's from Ireland, but it should be close enough for non-Irish people to think it's Dean. I'll try casting around like Dean. Just one. Yeah, TYLOO. Actually going over the woods. B. Yeah. Somebody's hiding. Just chilling out. Extra picks up one. Should be an easy round. Boot are already two men down. And you know, what are they really gonna be doing? At this point, trying to pull back into it. They've already got a 3v5. Bulbasaur with an A1S. You got a Scout and a Mag 7. And realistically, although TYLOO are pushing towards the A bomb site, there is a Mag 7 there. This could get a little bit scaredy. Alright, I feel bad now. I feel like I'm insulting Dean. Dean's a beautiful boy. I love him. He's my one true love in commentary. That sounded right on. Spot on. TYLOO surviving with 5 players will be pretty good for them, actually. Being able to swing into this with an A1S, a Scout. Boots shouldn't get too much damage done the next round either. They'll have no money. They've got to just stick with the pistolas. Just to make it clear for anybody that doesn't know me as well, or doesn't know myself and Dean, we work together all the time. We're like best buds. Although he'll never admit that, but he misses me when we don't see each other. And so this is fine. I'm allowed to slag him. Obviously, I wouldn't slag other commentators I don't know that well. I know he wouldn't be offended. Just want to make that clear, just in case there's like a couple of people going, "Wow, that guy's so mean." I love Dean. Dean, if you hear this, I love you. I miss you. I miss you so much, Dean. Anyways, swinging on into this. Do you like dogs? We're coming into a mid push from Bulbasaur, and that's the 1M4 already going to be dropped. Things are not looking too good. Splash goes down. USP's in play. And generally, I mean, we're expecting maybe 1 kill, but that's even going to be unlikely at this point. Devi looks like he's crouched down very low. Is that the Russian crouch? I don't know if that's just that area of the map, but it felt like he was lying down almost. Maybe it's just me. Four to 3. 4-3. And at this point, okay, Boot have got some decent early rounds. They managed to win at that one full buy against TYLOO as well. But we saw how the previous map went. I mean, we need to see consistency from them. Bringing out 4 M4s, you get an MP9 as well. It's a really important time for them. And moving over towards top mid control. Okay, at least they're innovating. They're trying to do something different. And TYLOO, they're swinging towards a little bit of B control, but the problem is they've given a little bit of time for Divide to finish out watching on mid. He spotted out nobody's towards top, nobody's underpass. Now he can focus his attention towards short with utility usage over towards the B bomb site. He's definitely going to be ready for this, but not a lot of utility to really slow them down. No Molotovs in play for the CT side, so they have to go straight up for the Angels, but Divide, oh, Ben Ted, okay, given the chance, he flicks and takes him down. And a 3v4 in what I felt should have been Divide's kill. TYLOO have claimed control of the bomb site with a man advantage in play as well. This is looking very awkward with Summer being taken down too. We're into a 3v3. At least an opportunity for Boot starts to be a brewing. You can see already Boot want to go for a save. But we need a little bit more communication here. I don't know why Benkai's sticking around if the rest of the team are saving the weapons. What, like, again, what is the point? What are you trying to achieve? Look at the money on the T side. Oh, great, you found 2 kills on the exit. Who cares? Oh, my net dropped for a second there, so I'll repeat. Who cares if you find 2 kills on the exit? It just doesn't matter. Because TYLOO have so much money. Like, look, even if they throw their weapons off the map now, they're still looking fine. So I don't get where the logic behind sitting around there. You've lost a weapon that you now don't have in this round, which decreases your chances of winning significantly. You've only 2 players that can take duels instead of 3. Can barely even, if you buy armor, you won't have a pistol. I don't know. It's the second time now we've seen Boot just sticking around when they really don't need to. Well, as we swing into things, 5-3. TYLOO secured another round. A weak one coming in from Boot. They've only got 2 weapons. Could have 3. And now as TYLOO build up such a strong economy that, I mean, really we need to see Boot win rounds before they'll get any ecos out of TYLOO. Damage won't be a thing anymore. Need to win like 1, 2, 3 rounds in a row. Why are we stuck on Splash? I was on auto director there and it just got stuck, but we're okay now. Toxic caster. Toxic. I saw Toxic. Push out towards the bomb site. Gotta be careful. Bulbasaur's coming up here with a deagle, and he's not getting anything. Smoked out on short as well. Even if there were players, they wouldn't be able to do anything. And Boot coming in for the retake. They still have their rifles in play, so a little bit of an advantage over what it could. Oh, Divide. Pick up that up and run. Pick up the up and run. Pushing forward's risky, though. There are lots of players here. He's only got a deagle, so he's going to take the risk. But if he can pick up this AWP and get out alive, that would just be spectacular for him. Baits out the AK shots, knows he's reloading at this point. Attacker swings back in, but takes him down. No op to be saved over by the CT side. But they do carry their weapons forward. And look at this. They're actually saving. Or maybe being a little bit too mean. Oh, no! Alex jumps up on top. They haven't got any control towards the T-spawn, so he's spotted and taken down. Now, the AK retrieved, but they know where the save is going down now. Six to 3. Boot, not in the brightest of shapes, but at least being able to save over that 1 AK should help them a little bit. Being on a full buy right now is one of their best chances to slow TYLOO down. Again, though, they need to consistently connect around, so it's not just about winning one in a 1v1. It's about showing us the consistency on the CT side. A little bit of aggression here from Alex. I like it. Inside the smoke. Here's the utility being thrown. He's going to swap positions with them. Catches one. There's Bentet down. Execute's a little bit too cautious to push through now because he knows there's a player up close. Bankai coming in from jungle. I think he was just spotted though. And still finds out the kill onto somebody. Smoke goes down to keep him alive, but they're spamming in and eventually he'll be taken down. Nothing he could do in that situation. Into a 1v2. Summer is given the chances. Bomb's dropped in the open though, and Splash is watching it with the AWP. Finds the kill from the peek out on Tall Box, and it's 6-4. This is certainly a close game. Starting to develop. Looking a lot better than Inferno. Boot now able to put some rounds on the board. But once more, the issue that we were talking about. TYLOO have got a lot of money. So early on, a little bit of middle control for TYLOO. The smoke in window. Pushes Bankai back. Very aggressive nades in apartments as well. I wonder if they're going to go in for that. A little bit of control there. That looks like just a passive play. Splash playing info. Now 6-4 as TYLOO approach connector. This is dangerous. Alex is up close and finds one with the UMP. A little bit more as Divide goes down and things start to look pretty bad for the CT side. 2-man advantage in play for TYLOO. Push comes down. Great shot by Execute. Must have gotten a little bit scared. And the full buy from Boot. Just going to be completely shut down. 1 kill comes in from Splash. But they need a lot more to go for this. And with Splash being last alive with an AWP, it's time to save. But they know what he's got. And they pretty much everybody can hunt. Big difference in what we saw yesterday. Not from TYLOO, but the fact that TYLOO are sticking around towards the bomb side at least. Not going to let a ninja come through. Like what we saw from MVP. Splash finds one more, eventually taken down. The 1-for-1 trades are fine there for the T side. They have so much money. They can afford to lose weapons. It doesn't matter. Not to them. Seven to 4. At this point, the terrorist side are looking so hot that it's going to be difficult to cool them down, really. Boot have only got a couple of deagles coming into this round, which means more than likely we'll have even more weapons saved over for TYLOO, and a stronger economy once more built up. Opening kill goes down in their favor, and I think at this point, Boot... So coming into the next round, I'm trying to see like a way that they can change things up, but on the CT side, the innovation that they can make won't really, like, short of gambling on a bomb site with 5 players, I don't know what they can do. They've gone for top mid control. TYLOO instantly reacted and took the B bomb site. They've tried standard 2-1-2 holds. They've lost middle control off the bat straight away, and then just been hunted down. Bomb site split. And the duels go the way of TYLOO, and it seems like that's kind of the problem in every single round, is that the duels go the way of TYLOO. They're consistently winning at the aim battles and playing it as a team. We saw some issues on Inferno on the CT side where Boot were kind of taking things as individuals in a 3v4 retake, pushing in by themselves. But coming into this, like, it is that situation that they have to figure something out. Doing the same thing again and again isn't going to give them any reward, or at least no consistent rewards, and a couple rounds here and there isn't going to be enough for them. Somebody pushes through, and actually, oh my god, gets the kill on the Bulbasaur fast as can be. Bankai's left all alone over towards short. They are swapping their player positions around. Splash in that position with an AWP, you're only going to get one if they're playing together, and TYLOO have consistently been together, lined up. Attacker is taken down to low HP, but eventually eliminated, and this is possible now for Divide to pull off this clutch. He's in a 1 versus 3, but low HP on both somebody and attacker. If he can take down Excurate, this becomes very winnable. Excurate, the AWP player as well. It's very possible. They line up. Oh no! The wallbang comes through. It's all onto attacker. Low HP, 1 versus 1. Bomb dropped in the open as well. No information on where DAY is, but he's going to be coming up behind. Swinging in through tunnels. DAY's kind of conscious of it, but he can only watch one angle at a time. The timing could work out here for attacker, but DAY decides to tuck in. Definitely the right call. Oh no, he swings back out. The attacker's coming up behind. Does DAY check this in time? This could be very awkward and shot in the back. He's taken out. 9-4. TYLOO win the round by a very narrow margin. It comes down to a split-second decision by DAY to look back towards the bomb site. Perfect timing for attacker. That was close though. Boot. I mean, DAY at the moment. Although Splash is on 15 kills, I feel like DAY's been definitely one of the most impactful players because he's showing up in these clutch situations. Did it on the previous map and he's doing it here. Attacker takes Alex down early on, and this is another weak buy from Boot. Probably giving TYLOO a 10th. I mean, they are just looking to find the 10-5 at this point. Eagle comes out from attacker. He was trapped on the stairs. Luckily, trades are definitely possible as they were rallying up through middle. And Benkai left by himself. CZ in hand. 1 versus 3. He wants to save over the armor. Definitely the right call. Benkai saving PogChamp. Taken down by Short. Unfortunately, he was hoping someone to push through kitchen so we could catch a kill with the CZ. Now the full buy comes in. You've got 3 AUGs, an AWP. Benkai probably going to take an AUG as well. He has in the past, pretty consistently. Oh, double op? No. I saw him buy just the body armor. I thought maybe that's going to be the double op setup coming through. Never mind. (10-4). At the moment, TYLOO are ahead by a large margin. This is the round where we really want to see Boot come out on top. But as Summer picks up an opening kill, it becomes less and less likely. Somebody already going to be taking another with Fancy Summer on that, bringing it to a 2v3. Now, low HP on somebody, and DAY still in play. He's been the clutch player for this side. But do they check attacker up close? That's the question. He's just sitting here at the bottom of the stairs, but he's taken down by DAY. Turns his back as the flashbang comes in, but it's a little bit too late as DAY's already found the kill. Now into a 2v2, but the bomb is ticking away. They've got to make their way in towards this bomb site on the CT side. Taking their time as the rotate comes in through Palace. This is very awkward. The position is perfect for Excure. It comes around with the op, but misses. And on low HP, somebody spammed through the smoke, lands it. Is there time now? I think so. Yeah, indeed. There's going to be time to get that defuse on the board. 10-5. A nice final round for Boot. At least they get 5 on the board. But that was their CT side. And now as we come into things, TYLOO on their CT. This is where I'm looking towards TYLOO with a lot of favor. On 10-5, it's definitely a difficult comeback to make happen. But not impossible. Like when they played against Alpha Red, the 16-2, it was because they got a 3-0 on the CT side, and then that was it over. They didn't have to really fight any buy rounds after winning the pistol. And I think the 10-5 here looks slightly better than what we saw Boot with at the end of the first map. The end of the first half of the first map. But we'll see if they can do it. The pistol round would really help them. If they can pick this up to start things off, they'll certainly feel a lot better about their chances, and so will we. As they begin things, a rush towards the A bomb site on the back of utility support. Attacker's the one to open things up. Conscious of Palace, finds another kill. A third maybe, but not to be connected this time. Still, the opportunities are brewing for the CT side, but the man advantage already in play. Extended into a 2v2 though, because Alex is able to trade things back. He's pushing towards CT as well. This could get very scary. Good flashbang, but he's blind as well. That's a big problem. Still with a Glock in play. Oh, he runs out of ammunition. Having to fall back. That's probably the most awkward fight I've seen of the game so far. But eventually, he's going to pick up the kill. There it is. The headshot onto Bentet into a 2v2. Bomb crossing. They're low HP on Alex, but it doesn't matter. As somebody gets taken down in the open, it's going to be 10-6. Ten to 6. Boot are looking a little bit better. Coming in with 3 SMGs isn't ideal for the next round. They should be able to get a lot of money farmed here. No. Already losing out Bobasaur over towards the apartments. At least it's only one of those SMGs dropped. Low HP on Alex as well. Bentet is here for 1-2 on the board as well. And how's this happened? How's this happened? Benkai's 1 versus 2. They've just completely shut them down with pistols. They've got bomb control. They've got weapons picked up. An AK going to be dropped over as well, as they now both have AK-47s. Yeah, sure, they've got no armor. But TYLOO, I mean, what a round to come out on top in. Now into a 1v2. Flashbang going to be deployed. They know he's towards top mid. Peek out, and that is it. What an absolute disaster. Boot with 3 SMGs against 5 players that have no armor. With an opening kill, and they lose the round. It's actually unbelievable. Of all the rounds to win, that one right there, a fully go with a P250. I'll say one thing, Asian Counter-Strike never ceases to surprise me. Let's put it that way. The big plays have left Boot on Glocks. Now, by the history of Asian Counter-Strike, this is going to be a win for Boot. Evidently not, though. Shut down a 4-piece for somebody as he avoids giving over any weapons. I mean, 12-6 now. This looks... It's starting to look just as dominant as the previous map. TYLOO should be walking away with the victory. It's... Boot need a miracle to come back into this. They've got barely any money still. Sitting with majority pistols. You've got 3 Deeks coming in, 2 Glocks. No armor on anybody. Full utility, so they'll try close in the distance. Attacker makes sure that distance is still in play, but Benkai comes in with 1 at least to open it up on the Deagle. So some opportunity certainly is there. Attacker closing in 1 more though. The bomb plant is secured. Okay, they've managed to make it all the way in despite the kills going massively in favor to TYLOO. Boot are able to get in there, plant the bomb, and secure themselves a better economy for the next round. And nothing else secured afterwards, but that's fine. They've already done plenty of work. (13-6). TYLOO now face a challenge though. With Boot having that bomb plant, they take out an AWP, they take out full util on every player that has AKs. This could get a little bit dangerous. TYLOO have at least secured themselves a good economy. They've got a good bank roll behind them. So even if they lose this round, they'll still have a full buyout, so it's not plain sailing for Boot by any means. But this is where they started. This is where... I mean, their last opportunity really to connect to victory begins now, and Attacker is the one to open it up. That's not a smoke. Attacker goes down to 50 HP from the Molotov. And the battle a little bit earlier on. Excurate gets lit to 22. This is looking a little bit better for Boot. Despite the fact they're on a man disadvantage, they're at least connecting some damage. But one of those players they damaged was the AWP, and you can see him rotating over towards Ticket. Long range fight up against the low HP op. Still gives the op quite a bit of an advantage if he can hit that first shot. Top mid, Devi's being spotted. They know support's going to come in to help him out, though. And so they just bail out of there. I like that. Not offering up the kill for free. Molotov goes in. Now they know Bentet's over towards short. But he won't be taken in either. Just avoiding the fights at the moment. Boot want to be recovering this a little bit later on. There's Alex taking one alongside Splash. Back into a 3v3. Only one player to defend B. He's about to be flanked out as well. Bentet on... Oh, no. Summers found it through the smoke. Kept Bentet alive a little bit longer, but was still into a 2v2. Low HP on Excurred. He has got the AWP. And already sitting down in kitchen, waiting for someone to give him an angle over towards short, but it's not going to happen. Bankai not looking over towards kitchen just yet. He'll swing on the door, and this could be dangerous. Two players there, one low HP. Summer's actually inching forward. The timing's really bad for Bankai, but he still comes out on top. And with Excurate low HP and barely any time to get in and defuse that. Oh my god, what a shot, Bankai. Barely any time to get in and defuse that bomb, as well as find 2 kills, especially with an op. He's out of there. It was the right choice to go and save. But sadly, not possible to connect it. (13-7). Hey, Booter looking a little bit better after that round. Bankai certainly showed up on the AK. Now making the push on forward, a little bit overconfident perhaps in middle as they get shut down by the AWP of Excurate. Man advantage for the CT side, so again it's going to be Boot on the back foot. Shot from Excurate isn't going to connect as that smoke goes down to block the vision and obscure any chance of him finding openings for his team. DAY3 down to 2 HP, wins out that fight. The AK-47, and it looks like Boot are going to be angling over towards the B bomb site. Oh, excuse me. Boot are actually rotating through T-spawn, leaving Bankai to lurk towards B and perhaps sell a little bit of a fake. Bankai eventually going to be throwing a little bit of utility. None of it lands, unfortunately. As he makes noise, TYLOO aren't convinced. They still leave 2 players towards the A bomb site, suspecting a push to come in here eventually. Bentet should spot out Bankai, but doesn't find the kill, and this could be problematic as another goes down towards the A bomb site. It's all on Excurate. He dropped the bomb, and with so little time, if he found that one last shot, it was all over, but unfortunately, he's not able to do so. So we go 13-8. Another round on the board for Boot. That was a risky round for sure. You're banking on Excurate missing that second shot, but he did. Leaving them with a pretty nice situation on the Boot side. They actually are really back in this game. As much as I didn't believe in it coming into things, now we're on 13-8, probably 13-9 as TYLOO only have pistols, but they've upgraded pistols, and we saw what they can do with just the base ones and P250 before. Starting out, Excurate's going to be taken down. And with Bankai finding that kill, Attacker picks up 1. That's getting me a little bit scared. Bentet comes in with a deagle. Please, please, not again. I'm starting to get flashbacks. As Bulbasaur finds 1. They clear out the B bomb site. Now it's going to be difficult to retake this. 7 HP on DAY, 29 on Bulbasaur. Maybe not so much. With those deagles in play. DAY's quick to take down Bentet, though, and leave us over into 2 AKs in the hands of TYLOO. Low HP on Attacker, no armor on either player. Could definitely see them saving in this situation. They want to go out for a peek. And after being spotted, it's time to get out of there. They needed to rely on getting a kill straight away, without kits as well. Somebody playing for exits at least lands himself one. And with the T-side economy pretty low, this is the time that you can definitely afford to play exits. Damage being done. Somebody swinging out again. So risky. And even with low HP, Alex survives. Things go over 13-9 like we expected, but TYLOO were at least able to carry forward an AK-47. With TYLOO really struggling to close this out now on the CT side. This full buy here is going to be a pretty important one. If they don't manage to find it, then Boot will close that scoreline in and bring it 13-11, as there will be no money for the next round. TYLOO fully investing into this one. Two AUGs, an M4, an AK, and an AWP. Oh no, the AUG catching the angles. They're giving Bentet every opportunity to close this round out all by himself. He's already got 4 kills on the board. Benkai coming through shorts, taken down by Excurate. And 14-9, they only need one player to defend B. Bentet in here with 20 kills on the board, and I mean, he's stepped it up in that round right there. 25 for Attacker. And you got a feel for Splash. I mean, he is putting the figures in. He's doing the damage. Benkai, towards the last couple rounds, has been very, very active. Devi as well has certainly been there in the clutch situations. A Boot, realistically, at this point, with pretty much nothing. Like, they're full bought into this. They have to be. Because TYLOO are in such an awkward spot. You know, 14-9, they're about to close it out. Unless Boot can win this round. They've already got 2 kills on the board as they start to make their way towards the A-bomb site. They keep on going. Bobasaur takes Bentet down. Things are looking good for the T side. What's happened here? I mean, with such a weak buy, they've managed to pick up a second op as well on the T side. Not going to be ideal, but only somebody left to clutch out at 1v5. Taken down with a headshot. Somebody's out, and it's 14-10. At this point, Boot closing in the distance, but TYLOO are just right on the edge. You know, it's hard to really see how Boot can do it. But with that previous round, at least, Mixbot, AK, AWP, pistols, they managed to come out on top. It's been such a strange set of rounds over this map in general. We've seen a lot of unusual situations. You're so late to middle, Excurate. You can't peek that late. Splash is already posted up, able to find the kill. Nade goes through as well. Bobasaur doesn't take too much damage from it. Now we gotta watch out. Somebody is over towards the van. Sitting down with the UMP. You got 3 AUGs over towards that A-bomb site. So somebody is the real prime target right now for Boot. But I don't know if they have a read on that. Obviously not spotting anybody out just yet, and the bomb rotating through underpass. This could be a little bit scary as the jump spot comes in. They're selling somewhat of a fake bomb. The bomb's not really sure where it's going. It went underpass, now it went T-spawn, now it's going B. After being jump spot, they want to hit the B bomb site. That's a little bit unusual considering they were thinking about going A. But this could be scary now. Somebody's got to hold down all alone. He's got a UMP. There's literally 5 players with AKs and ops. A double op setup still being used, which is interesting. They're going to full-on push this bomb site. Flashbang goes through, but really, what can he expect to get? Underneath the window, probably his best opportunity, but as they come out the balcony as well, he's being pincered. He's in an awkward spot. 1 on the board, though, and not able to manage all too much more. And the rotations are late from TYLOO, leaving Boot to get that bomb planted safely. There we go. Eventually going to be over the plant. TYLOO should just be saving. They have no money for the next round, like we said. And Boot have secured themselves yet another with the bomb plant as well. Boot taking this all the way from what was a really one-sided map 1. And coming into this, TYLOO obviously yesterday destroyed Alvared 16-2. Boot lost to Vici 16-5 on Mirage. So it's very unusual to see things actually swinging so favorably towards Boot in these last couple of rounds. The T side is looking a lot better than it did over on Inferno on their map pick. Bomb set to explode. Boot gonna get away with all their weapons, but only barely. Wow, DAY3 certainly cut that close. From 100 to 2 HP with the bomb explosion. Still, they have money to buy up, and you do want to keep it, though, as high up as you can, because if you have to reinvest and you leave yourself without money for the next round, without money if you lose a round, then TYLOO can easily connect the 16th once they find one more. And right now, there is a decent amount of economy floating around on the T side, so they'll certainly be able to fight if they lose a round. Opening kill goes down to the CT side. Attacker is going to bail out of there. You've only got 2 Augs in play, and already one's able to find an opening kill. Bobasaur pushes on forward, catches somebody with a wallbang headshot. And on the back of that, the B bomb site falls. Utility being used to keep the CTs over towards kitchen, as the bomb plant should be safely secured, but they haven't yet come out a window with it. Splash actually has the bomb. What a shot with the AWP. Summer's going to be down already. Attacker closes in the distance, though. Aug still in play. They know the bomb's in window at this point. Well, they know it was. Surely they don't expect Splash to still be here. If they can just run the time down, but the flank is going to come around from Alex if it's needed. He's going to come down through short. Nice shot connected by Splash, and this should be the end of the round, really. Bentep picks up an Aug, but he's very, very quickly dealt with. I don't think he had any armor either. So as soon as one bullet lands to him, he is absolutely destroyed. (14-12). The rounds keep closing in. Boot are on the road to recovery, but full scopes come out from TYLOO. They've got an AWP and 4 Augs to play with. This could certainly get scary for Boot. Boot have 3 players towards the top and middle. They're looking for mid control, and on the back of utility, indeed, with the smoke going down, Summer's not able to get too much done in terms of contesting that middle control from the T side. And Boot are angling towards like a default at the moment. They've got a little bit of aggressive control on B. Palace, nobody watching ramp. You imagine they won't just dry walk into ramp, they'll at least throw util. So they have all the options, but they have no information, and that's a bit of a problem. They don't know what they're walking into. Obviously, they'll know it's a buy. They don't know where the glass cannon of Excurate's sat down. It is over towards the CT spawn. They don't have that info. Utility usage in apartments from TYLOO. Doesn't see any reward. They don't find any information on the spams, but Excurate's able to pick up one as the ramp push comes through. Somebody's still conscious of a beat push. The spray down's good enough. Wallbang going to be connected to finish things off, and now it's a 2v4. This is a little bit awkward as Splash pulls it back. 1, 2 on the board as well, over towards short as he goes for the bomb plant. He spotted out one more player. Oh, but that's awkward. Left himself open to Excurate as he attempted to finally plant the bomb. 10 seconds on the clock. They've got the bomb on lockdown. Low HP on Benkai. No chance. And it's 15-12. Now, Boots still have money to buy. They can get an AWP out on Splash. He can even drop an AK afterwards, which he does, over towards Alex, who had no money. Benkai can get an AK in just 1 smoke. Not too bad. And 15-12. TYLOO in a spot right now that's a little bit awkward. They're up against a full buy even after winning the previous round. No real weaknesses for Boot. 3 rounds, but so far they haven't been terribly convincing with the exception of the previous, and Boot have really amped it up. Losing an opening kill as well doesn't set them up too well, and if TYLOO lose this round, that's the real problem with it. Like, if TYLOO lose here, then it's going to be 15-14 before they're able to buy up. We're hoping, we're praying that something comes in from Boot. They only need 1 round to at least guarantee a 16-14, because TYLOO will eco the next round if they lose. Summer with the AWP opens it up, though. Brings it back into an even 4v4. Still favoring the T side. They are angling towards A. Ramp control in favor for attacker right now. So they've at least got some info to play with there. But they're very spread out, and it's hard to play off each other in a position like this. You're pretty much taking solo fights every time the push comes in. Utility being thrown out. The shot is connected by Splash as well. This could be us going all the way. Boot managed to claim control of the bomb site. A 2v4. A 1v4. Somebody's all alone with an AWP and CT spawn. And Boot at this point should be locking it out. They should be closing it down. Somebody isn't even scoped in. The timing works out pretty poorly. And that's it. Boot will be able to claim it over to 15-14. This should be a full eco from TYLOO. A couple pistols can be upgraded, but outside of that, it's going to pretty much be nothing. Boot swinging towards the top mid control early on and just looking for the range battles. That's going to be them pretty much closing it out. TYLOO are pretty much hoping for what happened in a couple of rounds back, where they had just the P250 and a couple of base pistols, managed to catch them off guard with the ladder room hold. That's pretty much their best opportunity at this point. I'm pretty much counting this as a win for Boot already. I want to see what TYLOO can do, though, in the next round. Like, you're talking about most likely a 15-14. One kill comes in for them, though. Pistols up close on short. Boot are giving the long-range battles over. Or giving up the long-range battles, at least, by closing in the distance. Taking the fights on short. Things going a little bit awkward because somebody's able to catch off one a second on the board as well. P250 rotating to the back of the bomb site, but through the smoke, he's going to be taken down. And it is 15-14. We're going the distance, 30 rounds on the board. Is it going to be an overtime in map number 2, or can TYLOO actually close this out? From what was set up to be a pretty one-sided game, and definitely to start things out, we saw TYLOO map number 1, 16-6. Boot were able to get barely anything on the board. Now you're looking at a really, really strong position for Boot to close it out and bring it to an overtime. TYLOO come in. They've got lots of nades to play with. 2 AWPs, 3 AUGs. Boot, on the other hand, they're not looking too fly. Utility already going down early on, leaving them in a position with a man disadvantage, and somebody swinging out for a second as well. Now all their utility is pretty much gone. You've only got one player that has nades to play with. After using up so much of it, I think maybe even not buying it on DAY. This is a bit of a hard spot to play from. A 2-man disadvantage over towards the T side. And what are you really looking for? Boot need to have an individual performance. We've seen DAY on the clutches. We've seen Benkai step it up so far. Bulbasaur has been present throughout the map, but not massively so. This is the time that they need the individuals to step it up, because if not, Boot are going to be out. This is the last chance for them to bring it to an overtime. TYLOO on the verge of taking a victory. They've got Summer sat down towards the bomb site in the corner. That's not going to be expected, surely, with Execute holding down long range on the AWP. Quick rotation possible for attacker as well. You've already got rotates over towards the A-bomb side as well. This is not looking good. Summer gets lit down through the wall. The flashbang's perfect, though. And the kills go in. Benkai's got a 1v4 to pick up. 1 kill on the board. 2 as well, but he's not able to do it. In the end, it all goes to TYLOO, and it's going to be 16-14 to close things